Hey, you know what would suck? Would be if you grew up, trying to do everything the best you could and want to make mama proud. And, so you go off, either way is sort of the same. But let's say you're going to be a doctor. And you go to doctor school and you get your documents so you can be a doctor for the state. And then you go and you gotta sign your little oath there that they take, like everybody takes an oath. And I'll do this and I'll do that, and it's a Hippocrates oath. And so then you don't really think much of it. I mean, it's just the paper that all the doctors sign, But what you haven't thought about is it's an oath that has a title to it. And so it might mean something. And honestly, I gotta tell you, just by the name of it alone just begs the question of where does this come from, and to look it up. And when you do, what you find is that within the very first 4 words of this oath that all doctors take is you're swearing obedience and loyalty and a lot more than that by the end of it, to the Antichrist, to the son of Satan, to Apollo. By Apollo I swear, or I swear by Apollo that I will, and all the gods and goddesses of this world. It's just utterly satanic. And I mean, by the time you would get to the age in life where you might look into something like that, you're well deep into it. You've got to practice by now if you've been doing it this long. And, maybe you don't worship Apollo, but actually you have an oath to Apollo. And just because the one that you didn't say that doesn't mean beans, because it's a oath of the hypocrites. And the point is, it's that oath. It's not just an oath. It's not like, we need you to take an oath. And here it is. This is the oath that fulfills the suggestion in the code that doctors are required to take. Like if I was going to be a fake judge or something and then not even take the oath. Or at least not in my name anyway. Yeah, it's an oath to the son of Satan. It's an oath to Apollo. Straight up, straight out the gate. And you already know that you're not being paid the big bucks to be all that. You're being paid the big bucks to do what you're told that is profitable. You already know that if somebody comes to you with candida, that it's not treated through a cocktail of toxic poisons and radiation. There's other ways to treat candida. I can guarantee you that are so simple-minded that a preschool child could do it. So even if you didn't know about the fact that you have an oath to Apollo, already in your heart, you know what you're doing is wrong. And you sons of guns, you doctors that deliver babies, oh my God, what you have done to mankind. You are solely, specifically the source of the nut of it. The life that you took from us when you went and cut that cord, or asked the Father if he'd like to do it, which I said no. I don't know. What you did is you cut off about half of that baby's vitality that otherwise would have developed within him as he grew up to make him a much more highly intelligent man or woman, and you killed it. And then you kidnapped it. And you took that biological property and used it as a third person entity to create the shadow man, the account. You needed something to create an account with, and there needs to be documents and there needs to be substance. And that substance of mine anyway that you guys have, I'm getting it back. And I'm making corrections to that absurd document that my father was duped into signing when I was born, and to both of my sons, because I can do that up until the time that they turn 21 to correct that document. To begin with, we've been here since fertilization, so I don't give a shit about your dead baby born date, your birthday cakes, your doc there at the birth of the cargo, the dead stuff. Cargo doesn't live. So you took that, put it out to sea, let it be registered by the government and turned into bank accounts that they have used us as flesh slaves to, which is so utterly sinful that the consequences of your actions, of what you've done, that you would face as a result of that, upon being released from the flesh that you now dwell in. I thank God I didn't have to go down that path. Wow, what a blessing. What a blessing that I never made my mama so happy to be a doctor or a lawyer or, bank manager. Anyway. So I want everybody to know that the next time you go visit your family Satanist, that you should think twice about other options, because health is so simple, it's stupid.